Hey everybody, it's me Naomi. I'm back with another pick a card reading. Um, yeah, y'all. So definitely go and check out the About Me video. It's live now. I made that because I was like, I'm out here making videos and y'all don't even know who I'm is. Y'all don't even know who I'm is. So in that video, I tell y'all about myself, about my spiritual journey. It's about an hour video. I talk about myself, my spiritual journey, some tidbits, some milestones, some accomplishments. And I also talk about this channel, and I talk about the intention of this channel and the audience that it is geared towards, which we are recognizing as supernovas, right? Supernovas are deaths of stars, right? But there's different type of supernovas. There some that are supernovas, meaning that the star bursts because of its longevity or its over absorption of their stellar companions, right? So taking in too much energy of others. So which would you rather be, right? So these are people, beautiful, beautiful people, right? Which I say are a collective of beautiful, innate, joyful beings, right? And we want to help people remember their innate waters are joyful, right? Despite what they've experienced in life. Where people are kind of pushing back, and old systems no longer serve, and so this is about making sure that I do my due diligence, as I feel like I was called to, based off of my remembrance of my cosmic origins and my ancestral origins, and doing the best that I can to continuously refine those energies through this unique incarnation, and my earthly experiences, to share with you guys the wisdom that I hold within myself, right? So yeah, this is about the supernovas are powerful beings who are no longer giving energy or allowing themselves to be fused at their core, right? From external pressure. If you know about a supernova in space, it's usually what they say gravity, that is creating this energetic fusion where all of these elements are made, and then once iron is made, so it's like, what is it? It's like receiving plasma, the energy of gravity, the force of gravity, and iron at the core is what causes the star to explode. And it is one of the most, if not the most, violent, energetic experiences in existence that I'm aware of. But it's spectacular. Like, if you was to see it from far, you'd be like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. You know what I mean? But it is very, very violent and spectacular at the same time. And there's different things that supernovas transition into. They transition into nuclear stars, neutron stars, black holes, or source of new life. Like when we receive things like carbon on the earth, and create matter and people, and go into the earth's crust, and all that kind of stuff, all the elements and good stuff that we like, all your jewelries and all that kind of stuff is from stardust. You are from stardust. So this is a remembrance that you are also the supernova. And I feel like basically what happens is we mimic and replay our origins over and over until we learn how to harness the energy and to hold it within this space, your physical experience. So also, I said I'm going to be sharing things about the earth energy budget, right? Because I call myself a EEB representative, where I became very much aware on my journey of the balance of energy that takes place from people letting off, and the way that we experience our emotions, how the earth mimics the same thing with volcanoes and natural disasters, and how the same thing is happening with the sun with, you know, solar flares and coronal mass ejections and the storms, the geomagnetic, is it called geomagnetic storms? The Schumann resonance, we all give off these vibes, these electromagnetic vibes that communicate to one another whether we know it or not. And then we're part of the entire cosmic harmony experience. So how we behave through our connection, of even recognizing our connection and tempering ourselves to balance ourselves within our own experiences, and then as a collective, and then on the planet, in the solar system, is how we communicate to the rest of the cosmos, to make sure that we're, you know, we're lightening the load and we're thriving and stuff like that. So y'all know I do my readings. If you don't know, I do pickle cards, but I split them up in 3 videos because it's just easier for me that way. I join them by angel numbers. So the angel number for this entire reading will be in the description box below of each video. So there are going to be 3 waves of consciousness, but they're all supernova energy, but they're just going to be channeled in different ways because everybody receives the energy differently. And that's how you'll be able to find it. So usually what happens is, if you find my video however you find it, you're going to click on a video, and that will be the subconscious choice that you made. So be sure to watch that video. And then if you want to look at the other 2 readings, you can. If you resonate with the numbers 1, 2, or 3 more than the others, feel free if you feel called that way. You can't get it wrong. But yeah. So I'm curious to see. Are there anything else? I don't really feel like, I just want to get into the energy, and then I feel like I'm gonna leave this intro really short because usually I have a larger channeling, but I feel like we're gonna leave the intro as such, and then we will get into wave number 1. So let's get into wave number 1 for the supernovas. All right, wave 3. Wave 3. What's going on with wave 3 of the supernovas? Let's see. Let's see. Music and romance. Cosmic calendars. Besties. Let's see. So it has something to do with aligning to like cosmic alignments here with you guys. Kind of like a seeing beyond the environment. You guys are pretty much focused on the cosmic energy. It's like you guys kind of know what's going on here. You guys' consciousness is already expanded. You kind of already get the vibes. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. You guys get it. So it's like automatically like you coming into the situation where you guys already know the roles that you play together, cosmic connection. You already know the roles that you play, and you're on the road to transmutation. So you're headed towards enlightenment. So you guys are basically on the place where you're working things out together. Like, you guys are working things out together. Yeah. In this moment, you know, That's a good thing. So you coming into the situation here. The given is y'all walking this road together, and you are transmuting based off of the incarnation agreement. So you know what role you play, you know what role they play in your cosmic connection. You get it. Like I said, you get it. You know where you're headed. You're headed towards that sun energy. You're headed towards, it looks like you're headed towards supernova energy. But it's for new ideas and enlightenment. Let's see. Interesting. Yeah. So yeah, so I feel like basically what's going on is like you guys know what role you're playing. So I feel like in the cosmic connections, it's like you guys be on a road where there's a dynamic between the two of you, and there's a way that, you know, the energy is kind of not like, you know, like how they say in twin flames, like we would talk about like the runner and the chaser. It's not that. Like you guys are on the same path, but you know what roles you play. You know, like this person triggers you, and when that happens, that's for you to move. And then then you start to move with them, and then you know certain experiences come into your experience, but you know like what it's for because you understand the dynamics. So it's like you start to tap into your own energy and say, okay, let me transmute this because I know this is a part of my cosmic connection. We just continuing to move forward. It's just like a tap on your energy, like hey, I'm doing this right now, let's go. And it could be like a frustrating situation in your life, like the you know, it's not always pretty. It's there though to be transmuted, so it's an opportunity to turn it into something that's more enlivening. And you know, basically you guys are becoming closer. Real love type energy. And aligning with the cosmic calendar. So some of you may be aligning to moon cycles or eclipses, full moons, new moons. I said that. Very, very romantic, very close, very affectionate here, very territorial. Together. I see you guys in nature a lot. Like you guys like to go outside and be in the elements and stuff like that. Very much in love here. But I also see an individuation between the two of you where you guys get to do your own thing. So it is still a part of the mission together, because at this point when we're at this place with these cosmic connections, there is no like I'ma just do this and, you know what I'm saying, I don't really care what's going on with my cosmic partner. Like I'm gonna just do this. Everything is going to relate to you guys. So this is showing the individuation of the connection at the same time. You know, being yourself, being beautiful, being a healer, sharing and bringing your, you know, creations out and into marketplaces and things like that, and putting yourself out there and being relatable. Like you outside. At the same time though, I feel like there's an energy of like territorial. So like I feel like there's an energy like you go outside and you're very like, you're beautiful, but you're very like focused and determined what your desires are, which obviously are part of your cosmic connection. At the same, and you're very relatable, but at the same time, you're very like about your business. Like, you dress cute, you look very cute. You know, you're doing your thing. At the same time, when you going outside though, you're not as warm as you are when you're with your cosmic partner. You're not as warm. So you look good though, and you're very friendly, and you're relatable, and you got beautiful things to share, and you're clear about yourself. You're coming out clear to your community. You're sharing, you're talking, you're inspiring. At the same time though, you're not giving off the energy of lovey-dovey to community. That is very much is staying in the cosmic connection. So let me see what's going on here. So I feel like with the supernova energy, that the test here is there could be pressure from each other to continue to move forward with one another. But I think that this you guys are inspiring each other to be clear in yourself. Let's see. Yeah, this is happening now, like literally right now. So whenever you are watching this, did I say wave number 3? I hope so. Oh, and again, I said this for the other 2 waves, that these readings are confirmations for things that you've already received intuitively. So even if you don't recognize it in some way, shape, or form, this energy has come to you, and by you clicking on the video, that means that you just needed a reminder. That's all. Yeah, so we got 2 3s. We got water, wind, water. Okay, so we got the heirloom of water, the 3 of wind, and the 3 of water. So, yeah. So, 3 of wind, which is the 3 of swords, is different in my deck. Because you guys are inheriting something right now through this transmutation process. It's opportunities to come together. You guys are on your personal and individual missions, your upgraded selves. The energy is balanced. Stepping in brand new energy now. So this is this ace of water, which for my deck is the heirloom. So it's an inheritance of this water. It's something that you are receiving that is aligned for you. Okay, this is nothing that could be taken. This is based off your energy, your frequency, your vibration, your DNA that you've inherited. Yes. So this is about creating your reality from emotional harmony and insight. And you're doing it together, and you're doing it individually. So there is energy here, like I said, that sometimes you guys will trigger each other, but at the same time, I feel like this is North Node energy. So this is for the purpose of expanding the experience of the essence of the soul. Coming from a refined place, understanding your ancestry, coming together, like we said, based on the incarnation agreements. All of that has been sorted out here, it looks like, and So it's just aligning the auric field, right? Certain things that were unaligned or unfulfilled desires of the ancestors, and the personal incarnation agreement, having to make sure that that gets refined. So it's just like a little storm here, just to purify that energy. So there's a purpose to the storm. So again, like with the supernova energy, it's like just be mindful to just do your best to stay balanced. And surround yourself with things that are supportive to you, environments that are supportive to you. Because there's a shared energy here, and you guys affect one another. So there is an astral level karmic clearing that is happening here. So in the dream state, there's a lot of things that are being cleared out. For abundance to come in with the 3 of water, right? Soul tribe energy, right? No third parties. This is about my 3 of water is about, right here I have community as well and sharing, but this also has to do with like prayer, being prayerful, and the power of your words, bringing things into alignment. So at one point things were not going well, but now they are. This has to do with the relationship with the mother. So we're getting deeper here. This group is a little bit more aware and expansive in consciousness. So this has to do with lessons of the mother. So basically, I already touched previously in other waves previous to this one, the importance of the amniotic fluid of the mother. This is about the chakra system of the mother as well. It could also have to do with the amniotic fluid of the mother too. But this is going through the lessons. It's like there was an energy of having to go through the energetic system of the mother first in order to actually get to your own stuff. And so that's why things were so difficult. So like, yeah, so like the energy, that storm of purification, process of realignment, allowing the debris of unfulfilled desires and what is authentically enriching and nutrition become cosmically moderated internally. So this is like whatever the amniotic fluids was of the mother, and like the mother before that and the mothers before that. This is learning the lessons of having to move and heal the mother's energy, because it's basically, it was like if you was trapped in a bubble of your mother's energetic system. And so like everything that you were doing was your mother's. And so you had to get through the lessons of the mother in order to get to your own desires and be supported. Because and this has to do with children too. To be supported by cosmic mother energy, like so that you can access your own what I want to say, like bank of abundance, you know what I mean? Because this is why, you know, what I've learned about energy and children is children are very wise, you know, and at one point we were all children, and even though, you know, it's a energy of, you know, you have sex, you bring children into the world and you parent them and you love them, and most people want to give their children what they never had. What has become clear on my journey, from what I've been taught, is that children already have the answers to your issues. It's already within them, because you already wanted that when you had them. You wanted better for yourself. So your kids are going to be instilled with those answers anyway. And then they have their own mission as well. So a lot of us go through cycles of life still reincarnating these energies of not healing, or even being aware that we're still living in our parents' dream. A lot of times, like, this is women. Men, it happens too. The crown chakra could be significant as well, right? This is your own understanding of your own spiritual consciousness, how that works for you. But the women, they usually are in the mother's bubble, and the men are usually in the father's bubble. I mean, the men be in the mother's bubble too, but that's different. Like, I feel like the men, they still be attached to the mother's womb longer than what they think they are, unless the mother recognizes that she needs to get through her mother's womb in order to get into her own energy, to call her womb energy back, so that her son could be a man and she could fulfill her destiny as well. So it kind of has to do with, like, a lot of these things. So the colostrum is what is supposed to break the seal in a way, but when we're still in the bubble of the parent, it just kind of passes the energy to the child, and then the child is, their first meal is consistent. Just like how I was talking about, I don't know if that was I think it was in the introduction. No, it was in my About Me video, where I was talking about, like, how I'm plant-based now, and you know, how I went through a transition of not going exactly plant-based right away. Like, I went through eating, like, healthier meat and more, like, sustainable stuff, like, where, you know, I ate only grass-fed cows and grass-fed butter, and made sure, like, they had, like, a certain rating for the farms in which, like, they were being fed healthy stuff and not given antibiotics, because things get stuck in the fat. If you give an animal antibiotics, all of that gets stuck in the fat. And so when you give a child breast milk, they're ketotic, meaning that babies drink breast milk, which is just fat, it's not sugar. And so whatever is in your body, from when your mother gave you breast milk, if she was on antibiotics or whatever it was, it could have just been energetic, is stored in the fat and is passed to the child. So then it's not just immunity that you're giving your child with colostrum, it's also all of that energy that is it's like static, it's unaligned, it's unpurified, it's I don't want to be disrespectful, you know, but what I'm picking up is, like, the breast milk is it's like if you eating iceberg lettuce. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have the nutrients, like, the quality of nutrients is lacking. So through coming back to the beginning, you know, this could have been very stressful, but I feel like the realization of that, and even possibly me sharing things like this, is bringing awareness to these type of things, to where now you're actually able to be in alignment with the cosmic calendar. So it's like timing may have seemed like it was off in the past, but now timing is on point. Like things are happening powerfully now. Yeah, food, messages, body clocks. The weather could be significant too. Messages in food, right? So food that you eat, it also it communicates to you. Your body systems communicate to you. Your body systems have their own clocks aligning to the cosmic clock. So things like sleeping, like your sleep wake cycle, just keeping yourself healthy, being in nature. Like I said, I see you guys in nature, you know. Yep, yep. So yeah, yep, exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's success, success. Um, mm-hmm. It's another form of reincarnation. Um, I think that there's also an opportunity to see each other in this cosmic connection differently. Like when you guys are in your own elements and you're manifesting your own manifestations and intentions that are still on the road together, but it's like a wow, that's my person kind of energy, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have the energy of the earth energy budget again, grounding, right? So if if you're going through that storm, there's ways that you can ground, speaking life over yourself, right? A pusha energy I have here, which is a lunar mansion in Vedic astrology. I talked about it just briefly, not mentioning it, but um, it has to do with like your ability to use your words. So like prayer, the power of prayer, the power of your word, um, how you relate to people, but prayer over self. So you could be very prayerful at this time, or just affirmative of who you are, affirmative of your connection, affirmative of the positive energy that you have in your life, that you're attracting, that you're sending out. Um, yeah, yeah. Speech is very important right now for you. So, supernova energy, like I said, I feel like this was just a part of you guys moving forward together. in order to thrive and in order to move through the chakra system of the mother. I feel like when you get to the crown, the masculine starts to focus on the mom, and the feminine starts to focus on the dad. But anyway, it's just, and then the energy can come back down. Yeah, but I feel like this is also like mothers like getting their wombs back like once the kids figure it out, cuz I don't even think like a lot of mothers even know like that their wombs is still very much intertwined with their children. Like there was a song that I was channeling that's similar to this message for a while. It's Regina Bell. What is that song? Oh my god. I watch you grow so I can let you go. If I could, I would try to help you make it through the hungry years. But I know that I can never. What she said? Do I really want to sing for y'all right now? Because that song is, she belts. I don't know if I feel like dancing. If I could, I would try to shield your innocence from time. But the part, what she said, but the part of life I gave you wasn't mine. She said, my yesterday won't have to be your way. Something like that. If I could, I would try to help you make it through the hungry years. That's how she's saying. But I know that I can never cry your tears, babe. But I would if I could. She said, I would try to something you won't have to be. She said, you don't have to walk along this road with me. Yeah, it's like mothers letting sons go, because that was she was singing about her son. You know, but it's the same for the daughters too. But it's the sons too. It's both. You know. It's like she ain't know. Mamas didn't know. You know what I mean? But it's success now. Because now she get her womb power back. You know. And now you're able to choose a woman that reflects that woman that has the energy of her womb again. You know? Yes. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, accomplishment, achievement, number 1, awards. Yeah, I don't know. Some of y'all may be getting awards. Like there may be like awards, like actual awards coming, and like confetti and like celebrations like that. Like actually, like you won something. Like I just heard Publishers Clearinghouse. Publishers Clearinghouse. Oh my God. If my mother won Publishers Clearinghouse, she will go insane. You know how many years my mama then played Publishers Clearinghouse? Bro. That would be amazing, bro. It's like, let me find out the whole time you didn't win Publishers Clearinghouse was because I was connected to your womb still. I had to do the work. Let you be free so you can win your Publishers Clearinghouse. Publishers Clearinghouse, the house where dreams come true. The dreams is coming true. The house where dreams come true. The house where dreams come true. That's what I'm channeling. Yep. People getting married. Ancestors is like, whoop, 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 whoop. But, you know, if you see ancestors or not, this is just fractal line energy. Settling itself out. you know, legacy and everything like that, marriage, balancing yin and yang energy, protection. It's all good. I like it. I like it a lot. Even my fingers itching. All right. Okay. Wave number 3. That is your reading. All right, you guys. That is the conclusion of the reading for the supernovas. Ooh. And I'm just watching what's happening right now. People are very finicky in emotions right now in the world. So just make sure that the work you do is only from your innate joy. You're in union in yourself first. And that love is unbreakable. So make sure you continue to love on yourself and to share that wealth with others. And you will attract your person, you know, your hubby wubby, your wifey ifey, in good energy and positive spirits. Remembering you guys yourself. I don't know why I'm rubbing my thighs like this for. Anyway, let me get out of here, you guys. Like, share, subscribe. All my information is in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be well. Peace.